Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is the round 4 match between Richmond and Brisbane. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, hello. I'm going with the Lions. They come in well back, and understandably so, but don't for a moment think they're going to get this all their own way.
Thanks for that, Harf. Time to find out who's kicking to which end. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Neal. They've put themselves under pressure.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
And we will do it all again. McInerney showing his skills.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. What's he got on offer?
They're a big chance here. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Normally delivers.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Zorko. He's under close attention. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Nankervis smashes it out of there.
Dow. He's drawn a crowd.
We've got another stoppage. Nankervis showing his skills. Taranto. That's unusual. Ball spills free in the tackle. Hopper. Berry leads his opponent. Rayner in the right spot. Decides to go. Clever handball. Well played. His vision was excellent. Only a behind.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Banks to bring it in. He's hit up the lead. That's good vision. Prestia. The Tigers might be about to start something. Clean pickup. Comes free in the tackle. Miller. Clever kick. Ashcroft went bang.
Who's got the wheels?
Goes off the ground.
He'll feel that one.
He's set upon. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Nankervis with the tap. Prestia absorbing the pressure. That's a dreadful hand pass. Neal farms it out. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Both sides are just feeling each other out early.
Who can get the clearance? Neal squeezes the kick. Lohman, he's besieged.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
McInerney wins it down. Neal, Hipwood, desperate defence. Lohman,
Quick snap is off target.
He might as well have drop kicked it.
Banks to bring it back in. Mansell,
He's outmarked two of them.
probing ball. Layla met solidly. Wilmot chops it off. Hipwood,
Not on my watch, he says.
the umpire will have it. McInerney wins the tap. That could be a goal-saving tackle.
We're still waiting for the first goal of the match.
Nankervis with a deft tap. Prestia. Duday doing what he does best. Lefoe.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
Well, it's a real scrap out there at the moment. Both sides looking pretty disciplined and structurally sound.
Ross.
The team physios will be working overtime. That wasn't worthwhile.
Gets a kick away. Centre square, loose ball. Lefoe gets to it first. They're desperate today. Quality delivery by foot. Good hands. Ashcroft, he might have done better. McCluggage, you have to be tough to play this game. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Nankervis palms it down. Taranto can't afford to panic. Ross, careful ball movement.
Layla.
Marks on centre wing. Good work rate.
What's he got on offer?
Delivers it inside 50. Answorth got a fist in. Dow only knows one way. Rayner had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Duday makes position. The Lions look sharp early. They might be out here. Manages to get off a handball. Popper
With the steal.
can he hit a target? Payne
Runs onto it.
he's got support. Duday throws it on the boot. Good thinking and good execution too. They'll bide their time. Zorko works hard to present.
No point trying to claim the mark.
Doesn't often waste it. Hipwood, a bit of a panicked handball. Archie just shoveled it out. Cameron. Broad mops that one up.
Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
The ump calls play on.
Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
A couple of false starts haven't come back to bite. They always look like... to get the first goal.
The Lions are up and about early. McInerney with a deft tap. Neal, McCluggage. The defenders will be nervous. Morris at centre half forward. Searching kick. Leaves it behind. Dunkley.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Rucks go at it. Taranto thought his way through it. McInerney desperate to win it back.
That one was not open to interpretation.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Layla.
Had some assistance. Popper in the thick of it as ever. Lefoe, Taranto, McCluggage gathers. The Tigers on the ball now. Good disciplined defence. Popper leans back and drills it.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if he can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
One kick game again.
Nankervis wins the hit out. Dow, Dunkley gathers. Neal with some time can set them up. Ashcroft decides to go. The sea's just parted for him and he has taken full toll.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Nankervis slaps it out. Popper, he just dropped it. McCluggage, Morris with a chance to run.
What's he got on offer? He's made a bright start. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Nankervis,
The winner there.
Popper, Dow, goes long. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Lefoe, Campbell,
Free kick for a trip, naturally.
Dow, Prestia. He's tugged it.
What a time here. A great contest so far. And lots to look forward to.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Full credit to both sides for their defensive pressure. Neither of them have looked like buckling, and it's not hard to see this one remaining tough and tight. I'd be surprised if there's more than a couple of kicks in it at the end.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Good ruck work. Prestia. A quick getaway wasn't possible. In no man's land. Slick hands. Berry. That's close. He liked it off the boot, but he's not a great judge.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Fletcher. He should not miss from there. Oh, he slammed it into the woodwork, and that is a bad miss indeed.
It's amazing how in that 20 to 30 metre range, players often tend to kick differently than if they were 40 or 50 metres in. He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Tigers are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Taranto. He's stopped in his tracks. They're tackling with venom today. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Taranto. It's a tough game.
The Tigers would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Neal. Berry. Little one off the ground. Morris. Just had to get it out. Cameron. He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Well-weighted kick. Young. His field kicking is normally first rate. Taranto. That's good work rate. In no hurry here. He doesn't waste many. Campbell in the clear on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Mansell. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Prestia has it within range.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Critical contest coming up. McInerney tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Berry, great body work. Dunkley, he probably should have hand-passed. Cameron, clever handball. Morris, Dunkley, navigated the traffic. Rayner, Day, lays it off. Lohman, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
No one should ever miss from there at this level, and yet it happens.
Lefaux on a lead. The Tigers are out of trouble. What can they generate? They've opened them up here. He's generally a good kick. Ross presents in space. Looking to peg one back. Answorth, we've seen that before. Ralph Smith hasn't seen a lot of it. Not much he could have done there.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Nankervis has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. They've bottled it up. McInerney slaps it out. Neal, Ross gets in the way. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He's given it a tug and missed.
You've got to start making these opportunities count.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McKenna, all on his own. Slowing it down. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Duday makes good contact. Off the ground. Which way will it bounce? Rayner. Nankervis accepted the invitation. Gets his kick despite the heat. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Morris. Rayner. He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Tigers need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Lions have had a great patch. Nankervis looking for territory. Somehow release the ball. Ross, Dow, Hopper. It's a hot footy. He'll work all day. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Seizes the moment. I don't think he meant to smother it. Neal. They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. McInerney wins the hit out. Neal. Fletcher has a paddock in front of him. Cameron in the centre square.
They've got all the momentum and they've busted this one wide open.
The Tigers have to try something different, or this game could be well gone by half-time.
The Lions are absolutely airborne at the moment.
The big men fly. Prestia absorbing the pressure. Hopper, that's a dreadful hand pass. McInerney dishes it off. Neal, Morris.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
The Tigers desperately need to shift the momentum.
Oh no, what's he doing? He's shut him down. The Lions have won it back. Zorko, he's put it through.
They've put their foot down and their opponents don't look like they can go with it.
The Tigers are looking down and out. The big men fly. Terrific tackle. Morris, he's got support. Berry throws it on the boot. Hipwood is in the clear and marks uncontested. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The Lions are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? The two big men do battle. Neal, McInerney. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Dunkley, Cameron, Morris. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
The Lions are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Tigers might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. They cannot keep him quiet. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Thought his way through it. He's not one to take a backward step. Morris. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
The Lions, in this form, would challenge anybody. The big men fly. Hacks it off the ground. McIntosh runs onto it. Morris picks off the pass. By hand. Well done. Almost threw it out.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Waiting for someone to come at him. Prestia works hard to present. Nankervis, strong grab. Good kick. Layla has charged into space.
What's he got on offer?
The Tigers provided a great challenge in the first quarter, but they weren't able to maintain it in the second. They'll need to regroup.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions broke it open in that term and played some inspired football. The precision of their foot passing is particularly impressive, and you can really see the benefits they're reaping. From playing a lot of footy together. Nevertheless, it was surprising that their opponents were unable to hit back and they looked like a spent force in the latter stages of the half. There remains much at stake for them today.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Ashcroft, he still found a way. Another one off the ground. Morris, you can't question his commitment. He's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Lions on the board first after half-time. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. McCluggage, Berry, cops some unwanted attention. McInerney couldn't get an effective disposal. Morris, errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. The Lions
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Dow, Taranto. They might be caught out on the turnover. Rayner, marks. That's hard to stop.
The sea's just parted for him, and he has taken full toll.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Lions have made a hot start to the second half. The big men fly. Dow, Ashcroft, desperate to win it back. Berry, the defence is disorganised. Rayner marks inside 50 and can have a shot. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has!
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Lions having a good third term. McInerney with the tap. Taranto. Edging it forward. Loose ball on centre wing. Archie breaks the line. Can he find a teammate? Rayner just shoveled it out. Berry. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
The Tigers have been embarrassed today. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Day. He's besieged. The Lions look like scoring every time they go forward. McInerney wins it. Ashcroft. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We will do it all again. Nankervis palms it down. This is great pressure footy. Morris, an unexpected opportunity here.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
I think their defenders are conserving their energy for next week.
The Lions go on their merry way. McInerney wins the hit out. Slick hands. They've put themselves under pressure. Playing for pride now. Thumped away. Bouncing ball. Wilmot gets back and should repel. That's careless kicking. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. This ought to end in a goal. He's having a dirty day. It must be his birthday. They're leading them a merry dance. Good work rate. It's a dominant display. Answorth can keep it moving. They're toying with them now. Well played. They're running rings around them. Zorko presents in space. Looking to extend this margin. Rayner. That's a bit of a waste. Was that a legal disposal? Broad. Ever reliable. Ross. Great hands there. Bolter. Through the centre square he goes. They desperately need a goal. Punched away. Zorko. Hacking it forward. Berry got to the right position and hung on. He's generally a good kick. Day working hard and presenting well. The Lions have winners everywhere. Berry dealt with the pressure. McCluggage spearing pass. Morris is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Touch and go. It's go.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is, it's been allowed to be good.
The Lions are showing why they were well back to win this match. McInerney palms it down. McCluggage, not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Wilmot thwarts them again. Normally delivers. Duday has found some space. Keeps it low. Sees something he likes. That's a well-placed kick. Brown clears the area. Morris toe poking it forward. McCarthy. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
The Tigers have been out of sorts. Layla pushes into space and receives the footy. Ross, probing ball. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? Goes laterally. They've opened them up here. Gives it everything. Hopper got a fist in. Gibcus in a hurry. He'll be sore in the morning. Stripped of the footy. Morris gets to it first. Hipwood. McCarthy receives a clever hand pass. It's a goal!
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Lions by 94. Nankervis slaps it out like Batman and Robin. Taranto, Berry. The Tigers continue to be second to the ball. Zorko, who's got the wheels? Rayner, Morris. Good luck catching him. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Banks with the footy. He had one job and he made a meal of it. He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one.
I'm all for finding silver linings. The defenders have got the best seats in the house, and they didn't even have to pay for them.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could.
Ashcroft just had to get it out. Archie. This is promising, showing some dare. Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
He probably should have dished that one off, to be honest.
Back into play. The Lions with an opportunity now.
He's drawn a crowd.
The umpire says he had no prior. McInerney showing his skills. Couldn't get a disposal. Brown, Prestia. That's symptomatic of their day. Banks is calm in a crisis. McIntosh. The Lions have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Tigers have had about as many winners today as I did at the races the other week. The most disappointing thing is the lack of appetite for the contest. Every player should take it upon themselves to be a leader and set the example. It's amazing what can happen from there. They should use this last quarter as a runway for next week by displaying the habits that good teams employ. Then they'll get something out of what has otherwise been a deeply disappointing day.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Cameron lowers the eyes. Honours the lead. Neil navigated the traffic. Gives the handball away. Morris steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
He has produced one of the individual performances of the season.
The Tigers will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Prestia, Cameron in the centre square. McCluggage, Dunkley, good handball. Morris, he's set upon.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Nankervis looking for territory. Prestia, sloppy disposal and a turnover. 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
The Tigers will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
It's a dark night of the soul when you get beaten like this.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
McInerney wins it down. Cameron, he's lost it. Approaching the 50. McKenna set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Closter brings it back in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. It's there!
The only thing he loves more than stopping a goal is kicking one.
The Tigers are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
The big men fly. Dunkley, Cameron, under pressure. McInerney hoofs it off the deck. Gibcus leads his opponent. McIntosh. Lester spoils. Bolter has eyes only for the footy. Turned over. That's unusual. Going for territory. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Good thinking and good execution too. And they're out of trouble. Cameron is hard to beat one-on-one. Neil, they're building something dangerous here. This is promising. Can he hit a target? Decides to go. He's put the foot down. They're irrepressible at the moment. Anyone's ball. Neil, what a game he's played.
Have they proved their point yet?
The Tigers are having a nightmare.
McInerney showing his skills. Comes free in the tackle. Hopper crosses the paint. Campbell does the crumbing. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Neil. McInerney. Great body work. McCluggage. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today.
Good ruck work. McIntosh going flat chat. They've given it back by hand. McKenna, Cameron.
Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
They are leaking like a tap with a busted washer.
The Tigers
Have had their pants pulled down today.
McInerney
Has probably got the points at this stage.
feeds it out. That's smart play under pressure. McCluggage, Dunkley.
Going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It's there.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today.
Good ruck work. Neil takes the logical option. That was almost handed to him. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Rayner just shoveled it out. Neil runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed.
McInerney has got on top. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Ross. Gibcus competing fiercely. He's generally a good kick. McKenna. Dunkley with time. Had to get it out. Cameron manages to get off a handball.
He's been accosted when one tackle just won't do. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Boot, ball, goal.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward deserved.
The Tigers will be burning the tape of this match. The big men fly. Cameron absorbing the pressure. Dunkley. McInerney running in support. McCluggage plays on. They desperately need a goal. No one can mark. Cameron fighting hard.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
The Lions
Won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances.
McInerney has rucked tirelessly. Cameron, that's a dreadful hand pass. Takes the short option. Dunkley with a big fist. Neil
Has been magnificent.
Morris.
I'm not sure he wanted it.
Rayner farms it out. Loman.
They're running up the stat sheet.
It's there!
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
It's been an absolute avalanche.
McInerney with a deft tap. Cameron. Which way will it bounce? Morris. Lefoe desperate to win it back. Delivers a long ball. Lester
Takes an excellent grab. Not the required 15 metres.
Answorth is pushed up. Dunkley, he's got support. McCluggage. The Lions continue to do as they wish. Lays it off. That's good aggressive footy. Morris, he'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard.
Dunkley onto it. McInerney. McKenna just had to get it out. Neil, now it's someone else's problem. Throws it on the boot.
He had time to pick it up.
McInerney, the defence has fallen down. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. McInerney is giving him a bath. Neil can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Normally delivers. McKenna, Dunkley. Taranto.
Gives away a free for a high tackle. What's he got on offer?
Gee, they're playing well. Sees something he likes. Spearing pass. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Kicks laterally.
The Lions have administered an absolute smashing, and they are scary good. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
I just don't understand what they're hoping to get out of this. They obviously have no expectations of being able to win the game. But there was very little pride shown out there, and that's the one thing supporters demand no matter what. You must never, ever give up, and they did that today. It'll be an ugly post-mortem, that's for sure.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.